This is the BetaFPV Frsky Lite Radio 2, and this is the BetaFPV box goggle. I will show you how to use these to buy with other Frsky quads. Let's begin. We will be using this Meteor 65 Frsky edition as example, and the tutorial will be separated into 5 steps, which they are. Let's begin. The easiest way to know what protocol our drone has is by plugging the drone into Betaflight. And we're just going to do it with our USB cable, and make sure you use these ones that has a little data mark on it, or it won't work. Sorry, I have a really short one because my long one just broke. All right, let's plug it in and plug it into our computer. And you should hear the connection sound. Okay, so we're going to open Betaflight and we're going to hit connect. And we're going to go down to the receiver tab, and right here we are going to spot our receiver, which is Frsky X. And we know Frsky X means Frsky D16 FCC. All right, since we now know what our receiver is, we're just going to click disconnect. And we are going to unplug our drone. And we're going to go to the next step. Let's look at the controller. As this radio supports these 4 protocols, the only thing we have to do is to know which one we need and which one to switch to. And in this case, it is the Frsky D16 FCC. Alright, so as this radio does not have an LCD screen, we can only know what protocols we're on by long pressing the power button for about 1 second. If you see, it flashes 3 times right now. So this is an indication of this radio, it's on Frsky D8 mode. So to switch it, we will have to let the radio remain power off, and we're going to flip it on the back. And you see this little bind button. You're going to find something to press and hold it. And at the same time, we're going to short press the power button. Actually, long press until the flashes appear, and this will change the mode. Let's do it. 2, 3, okay. So we now know this flashes 4 times, so this is actually on Fubata mode. Let's do it again. Right, hold the button, long press. All right, right now you see that this is flashing in purple. This is actually an indication that this is on external module, but I don't exactly know if this radio supports the external module because I don't see any any bay that you can put in. But yeah, let me know if you found something. All right, let's do it again. Bind button and power button. All right, this time 1 flash, and 1 flash indicates Frsky D16 FCC, and this is the one we want. Okay, so now we can start binding the controller with the Meteor 65. First, we're going to power up our controller. You see 1 flash in the beginning, Frsky D16 FCC. And the second one, we're going to power up our drone. Just plug in a battery. All right, we're going to actually come here and hit the little bind button here, which is the little gold button. I'm just going to find something to press it. And we're going to hit bind on the radio on the back. All right, this should bind our quad directly. Let's try. Let's arm it. All right, now it's a bind success. So as we are now all set, now we are going to head back to our PC to adjust the switch perimeter from our radio via Betaflight. Let's come back to our computer, and we're going to plug in the drone into the computer via USB cable. We are going to launch Betaflight, and we're also going to hit connect. Let's also go to the receiver tab. If you have a successful bind, you will now see when we are pushing our throttle up and down, you're going to see the throttle is moving. And if you're going to yaw it, you're going to see the numbers are changing as well, also with pitch and roll. And you will also get your input for the aux1, aux2, and aux3, and aux4. Okay, so we're just going to go to the next step, to modes, to make sure we're setting the correct perimeter of each of the modes. So you can see right now we have our arm set at set as aux1, and aux1 is this one. If you flip it, as long as it's in the yellow bar, then your drone should arm, and when you disarm, it should go back to somewhere else. So, and another place for our modes, we have 3 modes, which they are angle, horizon, and air mode. I accidentally installed this switch backwards. So right now we're in air mode, and if we flip it to the middle, it's going to go to horizon mode. And if we flip it on the top, it's going to go back to angle mode. All right, so I guess we have set up this correctly, and let's go and set up the VTX. Setting up the VTX should be the most easy part of this entire tutorial. First, we're going to just power up our analog box goggle by pressing the power button. And you should immediately see a lot of static. Let me show you. It's not too obvious. You can see that there's a lot of statics already because our goggles is not paired to the drone directly. So to do this, there's an easy way by long pressing the scan button. And the goggles should automatically start searching for the best signal. And you can see now we have image. Yep, simple as this. Okay, so I guess this wraps us up this video today. As I'm also a beginner, I encounter so many this kind of small this and that. So I will try my best to record what I learned, and I hope you can also benefit from it. If you feel like it, please help me subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.